Hey everyone! This probably feels like it's coming out of left field, but I've been planning on playing this game for a while now. So a while ago, I think it was Best Friends Play, did a one-off on this game, and I didn't even finish the video because I'm like, I need to stop watching this because this is actually, like, we're immediately tapping into mechanics that I think look interesting, and I kind of want to play this game, so I have been planning on playing this game for quite some time now, but I didn't really want to stack it with Zelda, so I was kind of waiting for one open world survival game to end, so I could start another one, and so on. This game, the more I see of it, the more it seems to be more interesting than I ever really thought it would be, because I specifically ignored it at launch, and so on, because I'm like, oh, another zombie game where you run around and hit stuff. I just played Dying Light, I think I'm good. But this, there's like some base management stuff and some permadeath stuff and even like real-time simulation of sending people around stuff that's all like interesting, and I want to finally give this a shot. So let's see how it goes. I'm playing this on the PC version, so we'll see how that pans out. Also, there's a multiplayer version coming out soon.
Shit, man! Holy shit!
Hold on, I'm coming!
Dude, I think these guys want to eat us!
You alright? Is he gonna be alive? Oh, that escalated quickly.
You okay?
One of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah, I'm fine.
Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger station?
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
Wait, what the hell, man? We're gone 2 weeks and what? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Beats me.
Well, that started fast, like, in the middle of the scenario. Also, he escalated to chopping people's heads off really quickly. So among other things, also, Wander and I were discussing the idea of playing this game in parallel just because, a little bit of shared experience, but also because they're coming out with a State of Decay 2 that's gonna have multiplayer, so it's entirely possible that Wander, Bird, Shell, and I will all get together in what is presumably a 4-player co-op survival game. So, better get the first game out of the way soon, huh? I don't think they're aggroing. Neat. So if I remember correctly, this game was originally supposed to be an MMO, and things changed dramatically over the course of its development. And it seems to be a relatively graceful recovery from that kind of thing. That is a rib cage and a head. But yeah, originally I believe this game was supposed to be an MMO, and it's supposed to be this huge multiplayer game, and then it just kind of turned into this single-player open-world game instead.
Shit, these guys look messed up too.
Yeah. Stay low and keep quiet. Maybe we can get past them without being spotted.
It seems to be a relatively graceful fix of one of those age-old things where a studio realizes that they're completely out of their depth and their original plan is just a bad idea that's not going to work out. Oh, you have to hold it. Whoops. Well, here comes that guy.
Jesus, dude, they're not slowing down.
Let this guy kind of come after us over here, so we don't aggro more. Trying to avoid taking hits. There we go. How do you Oh, weird. So you hold B to crouch, but you only hold it for a bit, and then it stays into it. Then it turns into a toggle for crouch. But if you tap B, you kind of roll, or dash or something. We can hide away a bit. So they completely converted it midway through development into this instead, and people seemed to like it because they're getting a sequel and everything, and it seemed to be a breakaway success. Because damn, if people would not shut up about this game for a year or so, I think. I'm guessing from the yellow icon that my crappy stick I have is probably going to break soon. Let's take a look at this. So this is my survival page. Ooh, does not pause. Good to know right now as opposed to later. So your characters have different stats. And you don't, if the main character looks like he's kind of like a character generator type character, that's because he kind of is. This game has a few similarities with games like This War of Mine, in that if somebody dies, they're just dead. And so the number of lives you have to beat the campaign with is based on how many survivors you have. All the survivors you have are other characters you can take control of if you die. So you need to build up a base of characters that are holding out, because your goal is to basically survive as a collective group as opposed to an individual. And that's actually a really compelling idea, this idea that the protagonists can be disposable in this kind of game. Because normally the protagonist feels like they're above the strife of everybody else. So you play a game like Dying Light and you're like, wow, my protagonist, what's gonna go wrong? Nothing. He's gonna be there all the way up until the end credits, where maybe he dies at the end of the story and that's it. Or maybe he never dies.
We need to clear a space for the wounded. Wendell, start doing an inventory of whatever medical supplies we've got. We're gonna need them.
So we have a base that has a health bar at the top corner. We have... is that the morale meter, I guess? Yeah. And it has a supply count for food, medical supplies, ammo, building supplies, gasoline, I think? Water? Not sure. There's an influence star and population, so we have 2 people here. Might be increasing the population by walking in here, though.
Man, can anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
What's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will? I appreciate it. There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first. We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need, and stay safe out there.
Wait, you said population 2. There's clearly 3 people in here, besides us. Probably 5 now? Probably 5. I like how they keep hiding, like, crouching behind walls. Just close the door, man. And then you're good. Probably. Oh, whoa. See? Ghost has my back. Hey, the population jumped from 2 to 5, but we added 2 people. Video game math. You think the fish sings? Ah, she's just gonna walk into me now. What does it say? Greet Sheila Brookstone.
Good to see you.
She's a daydreamer that loves hiking. She can't accompany right now. Insufficient influence. Okay, so with enough influence points, you can add crew members to your squad, and you can go around as a group then.
Don't be a stranger.
That's a cool idea. But I have no influence. So it's basically... my understanding is that influence boils down to basically being how much your character seems to matter to the party, essentially. Let's see, effective immediately, the park is closed. Stay away from other park visitors, as there have been several reports of assault. Please drive carefully. What's with the helicopters? Yeah, what's up with that? Help or dry off the... can I zoom in better? Help, our dog is... ran off last night. Sooner? Their name's Sooner? So it's just the usual Left 4 Dead, like, bunch of messages about people, trying to keep track of what's going on here and stuff, and then need new markers, like a joke there as the marker fades away. You trapped me, how dare you? You also almost trapped me. Is there a stick around here is my first concern. That's probably the medical supplies, because we have 1 medical point now, at the moment. No. You have a slower moving speed indoors. All right, so this is where they wanted to check for survivors and supplies, and that's the water tower. Let's try the water tower first. That'll probably help us with the map. Also, it's right here. So as we prove ourselves to the group and we gain influence, we can potentially start having, like, taking more supplies for ourselves because we'll use them correctly, or having the trust of squad members that might come with us into dangerous situations, as opposed to now where nobody's coming with me.
I'm there. Gonna take a look around.
So I have a surveying meter. Oh yeah, look at this. The vehicle. Would you look at this? Look at this game doing something interestingly similar to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild before that game ever came out. Where you go to a high point and look around to find potentially interesting spots. Admittedly, it's very automated in that you're literally like pointing your camera around and it's marking them for you and stuff, but that is interesting that instead of having a pre-populated map, you actually manually populate it by looking around. It's less organic because obviously all the stuff's pre-allocated.
Gunshots.
And then on top of that, the map.
We're not the only ones having a bad day.
Ooh, learned something important just now. Opening the map does not pause the game. Scary. Okay. There's a campsite with nothing left apparently. A bunch of cabins I could try to scavenge. Campsites. There's distant gunshots this way, but there's ridge cabins this way. Maybe I should investigate the gunshots, just because that's like a current problem on some level. Let's check out that campsite first.
Yo, yo, yo.
I can't accompany you right now. Dude, you're already accompanying me. I'm just trying to get you out of the way of this staircase. There we go. Oh, looks like we'll just... Oh my god. Homunculus monster. Alright, oh. That didn't hurt you, did it? Okay, you recovered nicely from that, frankly. I'm gonna go towards the gunshots because that seems like a current problem, like somebody's in danger right now, maybe, and maybe I can help. But all I have is a stick, which is not encouraging, so hopefully that campsite will have something useful. The A is jump, B is crouch, X is attack. Y does... Well, Y is how you greet people, I guess. Are those people? No, those are zombies. Oh, right, left bumper sprint. There we go. Here's one campsite. There's a nice shiny backpack over there. And dead people. So definitely borrowing some ideas left here and there from Zombie U. Lots of real-time actions and careful things where you have to pay attention, because if you commit to certain actions, you can get yourself in trouble, and then pausing and doing other things won't allow you to.
All quiet here.
There's just nothing here. If you check your map or open inventory items or anything like that, you're going to be in danger, because the enemies will not stop. Gunshots are still going on right now. I'm gonna go over, but I just want to grab what I can. Ooh.
All quiet here.
There might be a weapon I can use. Uh-oh. That's, that person might be dying right now. Oh. Well, the good news is I found what looks like a shotgun. The bad news is I think that person might have just died as a result of me taking slightly too long with my stick. Oh, goodness me, I found some guns. Alright, camp fully searched. I have 2 shots in the shotgun. That'll have to suffice for now. Also, there was a zombie right behind me, but I'm going. Oh, that took some damage, huh? Hey, get off him. I got a stick. Whoa! One of us took that guy's head off. Uh-oh. Off. That guy looks pretty dead. Yep, that guy looks pretty dead. His body just despawned, I think. You okay, buddy? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's why you're pointing your gun over here. That was concerning. I'm trying to save the gun for emergencies, just because limited ammo. There's only a few of them right now. And I got backup. They were firing guns and being in trouble, so I thought they'd be under attack of more guys. Whoa. So this guy mostly just grabs... Oh, he doesn't have a weapon, that's why. So he's mostly just grabbing people and be like, help! You got my back, right? Oh. Wow, she's got things handled. She's got an axe and everything. How are you overwhelmed again?
Incoming!
More. Okay. Here comes one. Wow. You just don't care about your ammo very much, do you? Holy crap. She's just headshotting everything. Maya.
Holy shit, are you okay?
You mean aside from being lost in the woods, attacked by psychopaths, and watching 2 of my best friends die? Yeah, I'm Peachy.
Sorry I asked.
So, is it this bad everywhere?
Man, I hope not. We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there.
Love the idea, but we got kinda volunteered to check a couple other places for survivors first.
Just think of it as payback for the time that you volunteered us for the running of the bulls in Pamplona.
Okay then. You want to take point, or should I?
You can switch between Maya and Marcus to the community tab of your journal. Up on the D-pad to open your journal. So I can pick characters as we go. Wendell Higgins is hurt. He's got cracked ribs. That's the guy that was hiding back at the base, it looks like. Maya Taurus, 90, 100, 85, 115. So my character has more stamina, she has more health. I'm assertive, she's brusque. That's their attitudes, apparently. She's got a rifle. High on wits and shooting. Whoa, my character's a lot more stats than you do. I have powerhouse and leadership, apparently. So is that character. He just doesn't have those stats, apparently. Interesting. So everyone has various health meters. Friendship meters, I guess. Relationship meters. These two people, apparently, like me more than these two people. Unless that's morale or something. Even though this person's the guy that's with me right now. So she's a full-on friend, so I can manually actually switch to her, apparently. I think I'm going to switch to my own character just to try to create some throughput. So that if he eventually dies, it'll feel like more of a tragedy. And we'll see how it goes. And then it'll be like, no, now Maya takes up the mantle. Because Marcus is dead. His name's Marcus, right? Yes. Listen, it's not always easy to remember everyone's names at the beginning. So, we want to clear out the surrounding area as much as we can. Find out any information. Find any special supply caches we can along the way. Find any survivors there may be, and escort them to safety if we can. And also, like, the more we clear out these areas, the more we have, like, chunks of map that are hopefully not zombie-infested so much. Because the more, I believe the safer we make the surrounding area, the less likely we are to have our actual HQ be, you know, straight up overwhelmed. We can do emotes.
Nice.
For who, though? That might be one of those things that made sense for when it was an MMO. Things have been yellow for a while. Still not sure if it's gonna break. I guess I could check my... Oops. My journal. Up on the D-pad is journal. Damaged. Oh, so the yellow does mean damaged, like I figured it would. It looks like... Do I have to manually equip my weapons this way? Equip as X. Okay, so you have one melee weapon, one ranged weapon. This is a... We have flares, a small backpack, a large backpack. Large backpack seems ideal over small, right? It's bulky, but with more carrying capacity. So 3.3 pounds versus 1.6. But how much carrying capacity? Oh, that's how much carrying capacity. It gives me 2 more slots on this menu right here. You can visibly see the change. But you can see that my equip load is changing. It's not. No. I'm still at 19.9 pounds, because whatever we're carrying is our weight regardless. Yeah. Makes sense. These are all completed objectives. Whoa, we have a lot of journals. Oh, we have our journal entries for before everything went bad. I could check that stuff out, but not while I'm in the middle of a dangerous situation. Instead, let's find our next spot. We can check out this supply store. I want to make my way to the other building that might be full of survivors. But I don't want to just walk straight through our base again, because nothing's learned there. Okay, I see you there. I'm still in Zelda mode, so I tried to hit X to draw my sword, but you don't have to draw a weapon in this game. Or at least you don't have to draw your melee weapon. You just hit the melee button, and the melee weapon just materializes for the swing. Almost like Final Fantasy 15. So we've got a big, clumsy group now. Probably bad for stealth, but good for surviving when things go wrong. So left and around the D-pad, let me switch items. That's flare, so on. Left bumper plus Y, sneak kills a zombie, apparently. That's a lot of zombies in there. See if I can sneak up on this one real quick. Ooh! Skill increase, fighting. I got better at fighting now. Your stats go up as you go. Okay, so you can actually see the experience meters as we go, too. Okay. So that's the upside of sticking with one character and keeping them alive, is that they keep getting better. How many zombies? 1, 2, 3, 4... Maybe a fifth one in the corner somewhere where I can't see it. Likelihood of sneaking in unseen is very low, I would say. Especially with that one, like, facing the door. Oh, we faced away. Oh, my branch broke. That's a problem. That's a problem. But you guys took care of it? Hey, guys. Guys. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I just have a knife? Apparently? That must be my, like, execute things with stealth attacks button. I don't seem to be able... Oh. I don't seem to be able to scavenge there.
All quiet here.
They're saying it's all quiet, so they think that it's clear of enemies. Is that the only spot I can scavenge? Come on, useful, please. We have some medical supplies. Numbs the pain, but won't help with serious wounds. And then another set of flares. I'll take them both. We have space for now. Oh, did I lose 3 pounds when that stick broke? Yeah, I did. Sticks are heavy, apparently. I'm surprised I can't just find another stick, like, on a moment's notice. But here we have a vehicle.
Locked.
And it's locked.
Locked.
And I pressed it twice, apparently. Oh. Vehicle storage. Oh, you can store stuff in the vehicle. That's neato. Let's try that real quick with a small backpack, something I don't care about. Alright, so it does not render in the vehicle, so you have to remember stuff is in a vehicle. If you want to be able to keep track of that stuff. So for the moment, we can't get in the vehicle unless we find keys, apparently. Looking around, I don't see a ton of opportunity for that. There's some notes here and there. Probably gonna have to find the keys somewhere else. Ooh, back. Nope, nothing back here. Even, yeah, I think the X means that it's nothing left, so we've already cleared this place out at this point. Oh, that sucks. So I think I may have taken... I may have meandered a bit, and we may have lost the people up north. Because the objective has actually just disappeared. That's fine. We're learning just how timely this game is. As we go, we need to learn how timely this game is, and, like, how much we're dealing with, like, Dead Rising style elements of, like, if you don't go fast, everyone dies, or how the game does or does not convey the time remaining, and things like that.
Not alone in here. All quiet here.
Hey, you guys have my back, right?
They're setting up an infirmary in there. Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
I don't know, man. Whole situation's pretty messed up.
You think? What's next? Razor wire and guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
This is my only real attack right now. Up and left B. That's my base right now. I have a storage area and I have a medical area, and that's it right now. Homepage is where you can view, build, and upgrade your community's facilities. Use the D-pad to select a facility slot and press A to get more information about the bonuses it provides and the actions available. An infirmary is critical when it comes to... Okay, bye. Thanks for leaving me without being able to finish... I'm not in charge here. I'm not in charge here, not enough materials. So if you want to upgrade food storage, you need influence and 25 materials. Heal the sick is something that can happen on its own, apparently. Or that's it just requires one medical supply, I mean, and probably a medical character, which I'm guessing the bespectacled character might be. How do I find a new weapon, is what I'm having issue with here. How do I find a new melee weapon? My starting weapon was a stick, so it feels like we're starting with a pretty low standard, but I seem to be incapable of finding a new one easily. That was a weird piece of slow-mo right there, but okay. Now what I need is a smear the guts all over my body option. Ow. Ow. Well, they kind of have things handled. Hey, no. Just when I say that things seem handled, that happens. Can you see me? I believe that's some of the jankiness that I was warned would be in this game.
We're not alone in here.
No, we're not.
Here.
I used some shots and tried to avoid that, but they were both holding a character up. I need another stick. And my character's too dumb. Oh, a hatchet. That'll totally do. Thank you. There we go. And my character's the one guy in the entire area that's too dumb to find a stick in a forest. Even my teammate found a stick, apparently. He seemed to not have a stick, and then he seemed to have a stick. Uh-oh. I think... Walking Dead rules are applying here, which is that I believe... Oh, cool, you can climb through windows. Walking Dead and other zombie fiction rules seem to be applying here, which is that I made noise, which means zombies are coming. That's why gunshots are bad. In fact, the game seemed to establish that fairly well early on, because she was firing gunshots, and lo and behold, she kept getting swarmed by more zombies at the beginning, when we found her. So it seems like gunshots might not be the best idea unless you're genuinely already in really bad trouble.
All quiet here.
You guys got my back? Right. Another temporary boost. It's a snack. You guys got my back, right? I see a guy coming up. It makes me really nervous how they just stand there staring at me. Not like self-conscious nervous, but like, guys, you should look in all the other directions, actually, is really the primary goal right now, is look every direction besides here. So these other backpacks are redundant, so it's tempting to drop them, but my goal, I think, is to take them back to the base. I want to take them back to the base and put them in the base's storage so that if other characters need backpacks, they'll have them, hopefully. That's most of the things we've found. I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna risk it a little bit more. Go a little further north. Inventory is not full yet. We seem to be picking up items that mostly stack. And the gunshots? I think it's the soundtrack. This place seems a little populated. Maybe like 4 of them, though. Not too bad. Our crew can generally take that stuff down. Are people, like, hurt right now? I should check. 85. Oh, God. Oh, God. That one's sauce. Oh, they see us. Okay. Start swinging. There we go. Yeah, first one down means that's relatively straightforward to take the rest down. That makes it a 1-to-1 fight. So combat's a little simplistic.
Where'd you come from, anyways?
Me and a couple guys from the unit came up here to do some deer hunting.
Are you in the army?
You don't miss much, do you? Anyway, we were on our way back when these psychos rushed us out of goddamn nowhere.
What happened?
You see me? You see Colton or Strand? Do the math.
Okay, so she's pointlessly abrasive instead of just answering normal questions, but I get that we're all a little tense right now. But to finish the thought, combat's a little simplistic so far, but I think the main issues are less the combat itself and more the risk-reward of, like, do I flee the scenario or do I fight in it? Do I spend the resources or do I conserve them? And also, like, do I have the numbers or do they have the numbers? Because right now it's a 3-person group going around, so we have a pretty clear strength right now compared to some of these other groups. And I might not always have such a big group to run around with. And in fact, it might be risky to run around with other people because you might risk getting those other people killed. Oh! That guy just instantly stood up. There we go. I really like the art style so far. It's sort of bright and colorful, and everyone's kind of slightly exaggerated features and stuff like that in a sort of enjoyable video gamey sort of way. Too many games are brown. If your game's going to take place in a beautiful forest, it shouldn't magically just turn dim and brown the moment zombies happen. The stark, horrible gore and everything should be a stark contrast to the beautiful surroundings around them. Because then you actually have a sense like, oh no, this is a tragedy, and this doesn't fit, and this isn't supposed to be this way. Whereas a lot of video game art styles will take this kind of thing and make the entire world dim and brown and desaturated, and make it feel like the thing that happened is actually totally normal. And yeah, of course this happens in this world. This world was always miserable and shitty. It's like, no, that's not really what your takeaway is supposed to be. Like, everyone's gonna be wearing bright clothing because they're in a forest, trying not to get shot by hunters. And they were... Oh, you have to force it open. Is there another way in? That doesn't involve breaking a door open? Maybe this side? Yep. Herp. Just dashing away as Mr. Huggy friend just hugs the guy to death. It's really good at that. What does B do exactly? It's like a hoo. Then you like, oh yeah, you'll duck and weave. So that is like a zombie bite dodge if I've seen one. Public restroom. Can I go inside the restrooms? Or... well, that somebody had an incident. No spitting or cursing allowed, ever. Period. So we're gonna have to force this one open. Oh, hey. Convenient. Now we're at level 2 leadership. So I guess we're leveling up as a result of just having a crew of people. Level 2 powerhouse. Look at that. What do these stats mean? Powerhouse. Just don't... personal skill. Just don't ask me to help you move furniture, okay? 50% bonus chance of killing blow. Neat. Shooting. Used to be shooting was just a hobby. Now it's a daily requirement. Fighting. Sometimes the best defense is a lead pipe to the face. Otherwise, it's getting the hell out of the way. Wits. When the shit hits the fan, you need to think fast. The quicker you can assess the situation, the better chance you have. Cardio. Rule number 1 for survival. If you run out of stamina, that's it. Can't fight, can't run away, you're done. Leadership. People are inclined to listen to me and do what I say. 25% bonus friendship gain. Neat. So having this guy as a leader might be neat, really nice here, actually. Yeah, born leader. People tend to listen to when I'm talking most of the time. That's a good thing. Loved hiking. Don't underestimate the value of good socks and insoles. Wicking is really important. Improved cardio and wits. Clerk. Is it wrong to think this is better than my shitty old job? Natural athlete. I really wanted to be big and strong and lug heavy things about. I'm good with it now, though. Oh, I never really wanted to be big and strong and lug things around, but now I'm good with it, because now it kind of helps a lot, actually. Alright, so I'm friend with you, but not these guys. Is there a clear health meter? Because, like, that guy seemed to take damage earlier, but he seems fine. He's using a table leg for a weapon. It's probably better than my stick. Sure. He has no gun. I'm afraid to give him one because he'll just use it all up. This journal keeps track of all the previous things that have happened. Not just quest completions, but actual level ups, too. Unfortunately, I'm noticing the game constantly has tutorial pop-ups that are on the side of the screen and they disappear after seconds, and I'm noticing how missable they are, so I'm probably going to not understand mechanics the game explained to me at some point because they just come and go so fast sometimes. Am I crazy or are there no supplies here? Here it comes, motherfucker! Oh, his arm came right off. Oh, that guy just did that, apparently. Okay. Maybe the supplies are out back. Oh, middle door. You're probably the janitor's room?
All quiet here.
There we go. That's where the stuff's hiding. So the trick here is that you don't have to fight any of the zombies. The zombies are all filling up these rooms that don't do anything. And it's this back janitor room thing that is completely filled. Oh, I capped out now?
Where the hell am I gonna carry this?
That's not good. Oh, do I have to research that? Do I have to search that again, or can I... Huh.
Where the hell am I gonna carry this?
Can I give you items? Let's see. Destroy, equip. Ed Jones. Can I give you guys items? That's one way to handle it, yeah. Let's switch to you. Now, how's my inventory looking? Empty. Good. So I can grab these items then.
So, what about you two? What are you doing up here? Romantic getaway?
Fishing trip. Sort of our...
Annual get out of the rat race and decompress ritual. Sorry, I didn't know the dialogue was just gonna cut off when I said that. Didn't think that the character I was controlling really mattered for the dialogue. Alright, so I figured out how to carry items, which is that you can switch to another character and they can pick it up with their inventory space. And surprisingly, yeah, we've been at it for a while, but I've actually covered a relatively small zone because I've gone in a quick circle, so getting back to where we started is pretty quick. What is this zone? Oh, it's the safe zone. Interesting. So when you explore an area, you get a... You establish a safe zone because that's what you've explored, but you can tell, like, it just goes away. Those were all safe zones when I explored them, and none of them are now. And that just speaks to the wandering hordes. Oh, the one healing item we had is gone. Did you guys heal that dude? You didn't heal the dude. What'd you do with the healing item, then?
What the hell?
I thought you said you had survivors holed up in here.
They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys, come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived. He's gone.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake. Shit! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
I'm like, are we all just gonna stand here as this happens? Thomas is dead.
That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
Oh, I'm all like scavenging to prepare our base, and our base is super dead now. Oh.